Hi there, I just purchased a 1985 E-Z-GO golf cart. I actually just purchased an electric one for the kids so they can actually use it a little bit, drive around town with it and stuff, and do some yard work. I actually mounted a ball, little hitch to pull a trailer so they can pull some lawn mowing stuff around. Seemed to have quite a bit of torque, so it's not real fast, well, that's fine. But I got a good deal on it, but the batteries were shot, and I ended up having to replace the batteries. So I actually just purchased them at Costco. I found that was about the cheapest place I could find 6-volt batteries. Just going to go over kind of how to replace those and kind of the idea how to wire it up, so you get the idea. If you got a golf cart here that don't have any batteries or don't have any wires or anything hooked together, you can kind of get an idea. A lot of batteries, or a lot of golf carts, electric ones, typically 36 volt. Some of them, the newer ones, I think, are 48 volt. And so some of them, typically this one uses a 6-volt battery. So you'll have basically, this is where you check your water at. But your cells, you got 2 volts, 2 volts, 2 volts. So together you have a 6-volt battery there. And 6 of them, get that back on right, 6 of them tied in a series creates 36 volts. So, you know, this is your charge port on that E-Z-GO on the front here. So that basically charges from the positive side on this first battery to run over to the negative side on this last battery. So you got your negative and your positive, and basically coming off the positive side of this battery here. So what you'll do is you'll tie your negative here. If you can see, that's has a negative on it. Tie your negative to your positive. You see that says positive, and from this negative jumps over to the positive side, and from this negative jumps to the positive side. And so from this negative you jump to the positive side on this other battery, and so this would be the negative up here in the corner that would jump to the positive, which then in turn is your negative. So you basically have, what you have here is you have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36 volts tied in series. And so the wire coming from the negative side goes down to the motor set in there. You got your negative lead and your positive lead running over, jumping over to the switch that tells it to go forward or reverse. So between there and there you'll have 36 volts. If you want to wire in like I'm thinking about putting in some type of stereo or something, or some type of 12 volt equipment in here, a little charger or something. What you'd want to do then is you could just take 2 batteries, 6 and 12 volt batteries. That's what's in a typical car application. And you could come off the negative side there and jump the the positive and negative tied. So you could basically come off the positive here and the negative here. If you can see that, positive, negative, between these two you'll have 12 volts. And so you could run a lead, positive, negative, run it over to your stereo or maybe a little charger or whatever for your cell phone, mount it up there, hook it off your just 2 12-volt batteries, or 2 6-volt batteries tied together. Pretty easy concept really there. I should have went over how to, when I was pulling them out, made this a little bit more in depth and in detail. But that's pretty much it. Hey, thanks for watching.